Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's news edition. First, let's take a quick look at the headlines. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh lays foundation for Nectar permanent office in Shillong. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma assures joint action plan to address environmental concerns in Barnihal. Leader of Opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma urges joint efforts from both states to tackle pollution crisis. And 97.5% of land handed over for Shillong Western Bypass construction, informs Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. The news in detail. Union Minister of Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh today laid the foundation stone for the permanent office of the North East Centre for Technology Application and Reach, Nectar, in Shillong. He emphasized the government's commitment to the development of the North East, highlighting the role of technology in driving growth and improving livelihoods. Singh highlighted the potential for the region to become India's next saffron hub, drawing parallels to Jammu and Kashmir's recent GI tag for saffron. The facility, expected to be completed in 2 to 3 years, will focus on promoting innovation, technology and entrepreneurship in Northeast, supporting initiatives in areas like startups, bamboo and missions such as honey and bee production.
The Nectar has, living up to its mandate, not only confined itself to Shillong, it has offered its services that involved all the 8 states of Northeast in one way or the other. Because many of the institutions happen to be in Shillong by legacy, because this was the original capital of Assam. For example, you have the Northeastern Council over here, because that time this was the capital. And some of the success story, the Mission Saffron, that also was launched during this government, 2021, Modi government, second term. And very recently, only last year, we had the GI tag for the Jammu Kashmir saffron. And I'm glad to also note that Northeast may emerge as the next saffron hub of India after Jammu and Kashmir.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma assured citizens of Barnihal, a border town straddling Assam and Meghalaya, that the government is committed to addressing environmental concern caused by industrial activities on both sides of the border. In the Assembly, Chief Minister stated that a letter had been sent to the Assam Chief Minister requesting a joint action plan with experts and officials from both states. He emphasized that the issue affects both Meghalaya and Assam and needs a collaborative approach. Sangma assured that the government will leave no stone unturned to minimize the environmental impact and resolve the issue effectively.
I also would like to add that recently I have written a letter which I had mentioned earlier also to this August House, to the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, flagging this very, very critical and important issue and requesting that a joint action plan be made in consultation with experts and the different officials from both sides, as Barnihal being a border town where both sides are having industrial units of different categories, as mentioned in my statement that I have made.
Former Chief Minister and Leader of the Opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma, has called for immediate intervention by both Assam and Meghalaya after Barnihal was declared the world's most polluted city. Dr. Sangma emphasized the need for joint efforts from both states to enforce stricter environmental regulations. According to the World Air Quality Report 2024 by Swiss air technology firm IQ Air, Bernihard recorded the highest PM2.5 concentration globally last year, averaging 128.2 micrograms per cubic meter. The report placed Bernihard at the top of the list of the world's 20 most polluted cities, with Delhi remaining the most polluted capital.
It's not just the industries in our side. It is also the industries which is on the other side of our Assam-Meghalaya border. Therefore, there has to be, collective endeavor involving the authorities of both the states, and we must come up with desired solution to. There are a number of interventions which will have to be required to be placed by the respective industries. They should comply with different parameters required to be followed to address the concern of those emission and pollution, the resultant pollution.
Deputy Chief Minister Sngau Bahalangdhar informed the Assembly today that the proposed government land for a landfill site at Maukhanu is located 18 kilometers from the new Meghalaya Secretariat. The project will require 100 to 150 acres of land. While no specific department has been assigned to the project yet, Dhar emphasized that the government is still in the planning stage and will make a decision on the matter at the appropriate time.
Speaker, sir. Reply to Star Question 99. A. Sir, the distance from the new Meghalaya Secretariat to the government land at Maukhanu is 10 kilometers. Mr. Speaker, sir, presently we haven't decided to allot to any department, but yes, we plan as government and decision will be taken in the right times.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong today informed that 97.5% of the land required for the construction of the Shillong Western Bypass has been handed over to the National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Addressing the Assembly, Tinsong revealed that the remaining 2.5% of land is being handled by the Deputy Commissioners of East Khasi Hills and Ribhoi districts to resolve issues raised by the beneficiaries. The land acquisition for the project has been carried out under the Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013 with a total expenditure of 121.40 crore rupees for Ribhoi and 455.39 crore rupees for East Khasi Hills.
The total amount spent for the acquisition of land for the project as per RFCT LARR Act 2013 is in Ribhoi district 121 crores 40 lakhs 63,701, and in East Khasi district 455 crores 39 lakhs 34,752. C, sir. Sir is as per statement placed on the table of the House, and D, sir, as per statement placed on the table of the House.
Chief Minister Preston Tinsong clarified in the Assembly today that the road from Happy Valley to Mauchbut village falls under the Public Works Department, PWD, except for a 600-meter stretch within the GTC land. In response to VPP MLA Heaving Stone Kharpran's query about the Army's claim over the stretch, Tinsong confirmed that after reviewing documents with the district administration, it was established that the land had been designated as defence property since 1972. Concerns over disruption caused by Army personnel during repairs were addressed in a meeting convened by the Deputy Commissioner on February 13. Following discussion, the matter was resolved and GTC officials allowed the repair work to proceed.
On the 13th of February 2025, relating to the ongoing repairing works outside the 600 meters, because the Army seems the defense, they claim that this road belongs to them. meaning outside that 600 meters. But ultimately, sir, after the meeting, this issue has been resolved, and even the GTC officials, they allowed the repairing work to go on.
Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. M. Amprin Lingdor confirmed that the upgradation of the MEGHALAYA sub-center to a public health center is in progress. The upgraded facility will provide essential services including an outpatient department (OPD), a 10-bedded inpatient department (IPD), labor room, lab services, emergency care and pharmacy. Additionally, residential quarters will also be provided for medical and paramedical staff. Regarding staffing, the minister assured that the appointments will follow government's norms.
Honourable Speaker, sir, reply to staff question 100A. Yes, upgradation of the MEGHALAYA sub-center into PHC is in progress. B, so the facilities that will be available in the PHC center after completion will be A, outdoor patient department services, 2, 10-bedded inpatient department, 3, labor room facilities, 4, lab facilities, 5, emergency services, 6, pharmacy and residential quarters for medical and paramedical staffs, etc. And C, sir, as per government norms.
Leader of Opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma has strongly warned the government not to overlook the concerns of the youth, stating that such actions could lead to frustration, anger and ultimately lawlessness. Responding to the law and order situation, particularly in East Khasi Hills, Dr. Sangma emphasized that individuals raising issues on behalf of the people should not be treated as criminals, urging the government to address the concerns constructively.
The reaction from the government side was what? Running after young boys, students from the colleges, arresting them under ULA. Way to handle situation like this. These give substantive evidence about the failure of the government to deal with this kind of situation. Therefore, it is also important on the part of the authorities and the government to see that when we handle situation, we do not treat our people who speak on behalf of our people, who are flagging the issues and concerns of the people before the government, to treat them as criminals. They should not be treated as criminals.
The District Disaster Management Authority of East and West Khasi Hills has concluded a 2-day training program aimed at strengthening disaster response efforts. Held at the multi-purpose hall of the Deputy Commissioner's office in Mausawa village, the training focused on the incident response system. The program, which began on March 12, was designed to equip district and block incident response teams with essential skills to effectively handle natural disaster across various villages, demonstrating the district's commitment to proactive disaster preparedness and ensuring the safety of its residents. A felicitation ceremony was held at GHM Guest House Mintujuai to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Rashtra Bal Swasthya Karyakram in Meghalaya. The event recognized the contributions of healthcare professionals, mobile health teams and stakeholders from Jantia Hills and Ribhoi district for their efforts in early child health care. F. Pasa, Assistant Commissioner of Juai, attended as the chief guest and praised the team's dedication in addressing the 4 Ds: defect at birth, disease, deficiencies and developmental delays, ensuring timely medical care for children from birth to 18 years. He commended the team for their unwavering commitment to reaching remote areas, overcoming challenges like difficult condition roads to ensure better health and well-being for every child in need.
With me, ma'am, and Mission Director, Secretary Health, when we look at the data, we were quite very happy and amazed to look at the the trend that the number of identification, the number of screening was going at a very, very good direction. And I would also make a note to thank Dr. Anindita and her team that through the quality screening, the quality standard has really improved, and we have seen these trend, and we have seen this data in the last review as well. So thank you to each one of you, and as we said, this is not just like a celebration, but it is like a moment of thinking of future plans as well.
The weather report. First, let's take a quick look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature was 21 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 31 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 67%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature was 12.7 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 23.1 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 44%. Meanwhile, in Juai, minimum temperature was 13 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 21 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 77%. And the forecast in Tura, Juai and Shillong indicate that light to moderate rain is likely to occur at most places. Before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh lays foundation for Nectar Permanent Office in Shillong. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma assures joint action plan to address environmental concerns in Barnihat. Leader of Opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma urges joint efforts from both states to tackle pollution crisis. And 97.5% of land handed over for Shillong Western Bypass construction, informs Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, have a good night.